Hey guys, it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel. So I just want to talk quickly about Tia. So Tia, the actress of Sister Sister, I'm sure you guys have heard already, filed for divorce after 14 years of marriage. Her and her husband Corey got married pretty young. They met young. He was a new actor to LA, trying to get his career off the ground. He and Tia worked together, and from what I recall from an interview she did some years ago, he was very persistent in them dating and having a relationship. They got married and had two beautiful children, and now she has decided to file for divorce. And I wasn't going to talk about the topic, but I did want to say something. I want to talk about Miguel's wife too. I don't know if I'm going to add it to this video or the next, do another video. But what I want to say about this situation is I completely understand where she's coming from if this is about her discovering herself. And I'm not promoting divorce at all. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is a lot of times we spend our lives in this role as the hero, right? So I want to talk a little bit about what I think may be happening when it comes to Tia. She recently stated that she is practicing self-love now. And you guys know I call myself the self-love advocate. She says she's practicing self-love now. Now, does self-love means that you have to get a divorce from your husband? No, it depends on the circumstances. If the marriage is unsafe and things of that sort, that those things play a role in it. But I will say this: when you grow and evolve, and when you heal, and when you discover your love of yourself, you kind of become a different version of you. And that version of you can't always take the people that are currently in your life with you. Okay. And she has a huge responsibility because she is a mom and things like that. But I have the feeling that it's kind of been like the self-discovery where I am no longer what everyone else wants me to be. I'm ready to walk into my own. Now, maybe they can work it out, because a lot of couples go through this. If you've spoken to couples who've been together 40, 50, 60 years, they deal with a lot that we don't know about, right? Because they don't always share. But I am a nurse, for those who don't know, and I've been in healthcare for almost 30 years. And I can tell you, just sitting and talking with couples, they'll tell you about all of the trials and seasons of their relationship. And what I will say is sometimes we keep the same mission, but then sometimes we don't. Sometimes the goal of the relationship still aligns, so we can kind of work through this, right? We can work through raising our family together. We can work through sticking it out because we have the same mission for our household, our family, our legacy, and our relationship. But sometimes people grow and they don't. That's when you hear those statements like, we grew apart. Sometimes the goals don't align anymore. What we want, the vision for our family, just don't align anymore. The vision for individual lives don't align anymore. And people decide to move on. I think she no longer wants to be the person that she has been in this relationship due to her self-discovery, and she is deciding to walk away. I'm not saying anything one way or the other. I'm saying I know what that feels like as a person, not a married person, just a person in general. There were relationships that had to come to an end once I grew as a person, and once I got into tune to who I really was. Once I gave myself permission to be me, I realized that I could not be that version of the person that these people were used to, and I had to let those relationships go, because people will kind of try to bring you back. They would try to pull you back, you know. So I think that may have a lot to do with it, you know. They've been together a long time. They got married really young, and they got married during a time where dating and relationships were so different. I want to do a panel about this. I'm working on it. I got a couple classes that I'm taking right now, so I won't be free for a little bit. But I do want to do a panel where I talk about this. Like, you grow and change, and dating in the 90s versus dating now, two different worlds. But also there were different expectations, and a lot of us did not have permission to be ourselves. We had to be who and what we were told to be. And I think now a lot of women are waking up and saying, no, I want to be myself. I want to live my life how I want to live my life. I want to be happy, because it's unhappy. It's tough, because it's tough to be in a relationship, in an environment, and operating out of a space that's not true to who you are. It's depressing, it's challenging, it's sad, it's lonely. It's not a good place to be. So I just want to speak to that very quickly. I am wishing them all well, praying for them, and I hope they do what's best for their family, and them as an individual. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're looking for coaching, please contact me. And don't forget to love yourself for who you are. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. Take care. Bye.